Yo, what's going on, guys? Cinematic, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about a few different little things, but first of all, I didn't tell everybody in the last video why I was actually not making videos for so long, so I'll get that out of the way. For one, I had to sell my Xbox One. For those of you who don't know, I didn't have any money, and my cell phone broke, and my cell phone at the time was more important than the Xbox One, so I had to sell the Xbox One, and then that kind of irritated me that I had to go back to the 360. I was not having fun with Ghost. It was getting very boring to me, so I just decided not to play any video games, and on top of that, I just wanted to take a break from making videos. I mean, of course, you know, I make vlogs and things like that, or used to. But at the time, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do real life shit. And that's pretty much what I've done for the last months or whatever. And I didn't actually go buy Call of Duty on launch day, which I've always went and bought Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2 on launch day. And I don't know. I got it now. I'm playing it. I'm happy with it, and I'm not happy with it. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. It's going to be like that. I'm just came to the conclusion it's going to be like that with every Call of Duty. The problem that I'm having with gameplays is I don't really know what a gameplay is anymore. I know for a fact that I'm going to go look actually later. I don't see people getting no 50 and 5 in games and shit like that. Maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe I'm just that bad at this game. To be quite honest, 2 KD, 2.5, maybe a 3 KD. Those are the types of games that I'm getting, and when I get a decent gameplay, and that's what you guys, I guess, are going to get to look at. I mean, I know a lot of you guys don't give a shit about the gameplay anyway, so hopefully that will be the case going forward, and you guys will be tuning in to hear me talk. So, some things that have been happening with me since I stopped making videos is a lot of you guys know that I have diabetes, and I actually went and got a doctor now, and I'm trying to get that under control so I can get my wisdom teeth. Two of my wisdom teeth in the back broke. Two of my other teeth, and I have to get them cut out, which is probably gonna be a couple $1,000s. So it took me some years to finally get to the point to be able to get a doctor to get that taken care of. Well, I went to the dentist, and he said he would not pull my teeth until I get my blood sugar under control. So last, say, month and a half, 2 months, I've been working on that. I got a doctor. We're messing around with medications, things like that. And funny thing, like, I hate needles. I can't stand needles. But the doctor suggested that I take insulin. Even though I'm type 2 diabetes and not type 1, he said that my diabetes has been out of control for so long that I probably needed to take some insulin to kind of get everything working correctly again. Basically, he said it's like a car that hadn't been running right for a while, and you had to go get things changed out to get it running correctly again. So it's actually not that bad. I don't have to put a needle in me once a day. It's not that big of a needle. It actually doesn't even hurt at all. Like I was surprised because the first time I went to take it, I was like, oh man, I don't like needles. It's the least painful needle I've ever felt in my life. Like I barely feel it. But that's pretty much what's been going on with me. You know, messing with my family, my kids, and everything, and then the diabetes has pretty much been it. Trying to think, like I really haven't been doing much. Like honestly, all I did for the past months is watch TV and shit like that. Walking Dead's back on, football, all that good stuff. Man, I mean, really, that's pretty bad. It's pretty boring, huh? Like, there's really nothing been going on, sadly to say. I do plan on, I don't know when, I guess it'll be when I get tired of fucking with this game or get bored of it a little bit. I do plan to play some, shit, that's bad. I almost forgot the name. League of Legends. I haven't played League of Legends either in almost 5 or 6 months. It's not really that I haven't wanted to. It's that I think the diabetes, I don't know if you guys know anything about diabetes, but it can make you depressed sometimes. And not really like suicidal depressed or anything like that, but depressed in ways like I would go, oh, you know what, I'm going to play League of Legends. And then I'd sit at the computer and in my mind I'd be thinking, do I really want to push the button? Do I really want to launch this game? Nah, I think I'll do it tomorrow and then just not play. Same thing with the 360. I would say, you know, okay, I do want to play Call of Duty, but I don't really want to turn the 360 on, and I'm mad that I don't have a one, and you know, there's weird shit like that running through my head. That's what kept me from playing games for so long, and I kind of needed a break anyways, but I don't know. So that's it. I mean, that's the whole boring 6 months that you didn't hear me talk on here. That's what I did. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I'm going to talk a little bit. We got a couple more minutes. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this game. I'm satisfied with what the game, what I think it should be, what I think it can be. You know, I'm not going to complain completely about, you know, the new things that they added. I like when they try to add new things. I do like being able to jump around. My only problem with jumping around is that when you go to Classic where you can't jump around, these maps become not necessarily too big, but right on the borderline of what I would say would be, you know, a big map. But once you turn on those exo abilities, or you can jump around, whatever the fuck it is, then those maps become almost too small, because someone can jump across the map into your side of the map before you can even, you know, walk halfway across it. So I don't know. Those are things that you know, nothing can be done about. My only problem, like I said in the last video, was the spawn system and the lag. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but this is what pisses me off the most about it. They tweeted out about how they had 3 years to get this game together. Now, most of you guys know that the other Call of Duties were always on a 2-year rotation between studios, and they had about 1.5 years to get them together. And now they have 3 years. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't know if they're going to fix this game to where I personally feel it plays correctly. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the next Call of Duty, and I expect it to be flawless. Not perfect, completely perfect, but as close to perfect as they're going to get. And what I mean by that is the lag issues, the spawning issues, all of these little stupid issues. It mutes my friends in games, you know, just dumb shit. I don't expect to see any of these things if the next studio has 3 years to put it out. But that's all I got for right now. Peace.